Someone is actually thinking about what they put you through. Please scroll on if this doesn't resonate. I manifest an apology. That's really, I'm getting a feeling of an apology from someone. The pain is temporary but worth it. That's what they're telling themselves now. They're thinking of you. They know they owe you an apology. I don't know if you'll ever get it. But know that you are on this person's mind. And if you have to ask who this is about, it's not your reading. I manifest that the right person will pop into your mind, that you'll know exactly who this is about. I'm here to just confirm what you're already thinking. And this is someone who you've already thought about, like probably randomly out of the blue. Maybe you saw something that reminded you, or just something popped in your head. It's because they were thinking about you. I know. I used to not believe that. I used to think that was just garbage, stupid, wasn't happening. Nah, it happens. It happens. And a lot of us are seeing that. Let's just admit it. And also, just so you know, I'm going to slip this in here. Okay, ageless, that's you. You are going back in time. People are saying this about you. They're saying this. Look, we're upgrading. And that goes along with what I'm saying right now. Like, with what I was about to say. The ageless, like upgrading. People are going to start complimenting you, saying that you look younger. Maybe you even sound younger. But, and I'm just going to slip it in here real quick. Some of us can read thoughts. It's not all thoughts, just the really loud ones. And we've always been able to. Don't freak out. It's always been that way. It's the same people who see auras, or, you know, that's how some people see it. I personally don't see auras. I just get feelings. And anyway, I'm just going to say, I thought I was full of, I really didn't think that's what it was. Freeze for a second. I apologize for the knocking sound in this video. I didn't realize it until it was completely recorded. And I didn't know that sound was there till I edited. There must have been something rolling around on my desk while I was shuffling cards. I do apologize. I find it annoying. I hope you won't. But thoughts are everything. Thoughts are everything. How about this? If this is for you, or just in general, how about this? I manifest, if you're someone who's going through that, if you're like, how do I know I'm reading thoughts? Because now that I've said that, somebody's going to ask me that. I manifest that you'll know. I manifest that you'll know that, you know what? Sit and meditate and ask God about it. Sit in the light. Bathe in the light. Just go quiet. Put on some music. Just drown out all senses and just go dark in your mind. And imagine a light from outside space filling you. And if you can't imagine it visually, just imagine the warmth of it. Close your eyes and just imagine the warmth of it. Look at a candle if you have to. That's why people light a candle in meditation. Look at something. Look at a light. Or not anything that's going to blind you, please. But, you know, close your eyes, because you can definitely still see the light. And you know what's interesting is sometimes I honestly feel like that's where I'm getting spoken to a lot. I'll ask for confirmation, like, what can I see in the light? I know I'm not the only one who does that. I've seen other videos about it. People say that. Anyway, like, just like what comes across my eyelids, like with my eyes shut. What symbols? What is the light saying to you through your eyelids? Isn't that crazy? Yeah. See, these readings have gotten different, haven't they? At least for me, because we are ascending, guys. We are upgrading. Please keep this to yourself. This is like high level information. This is the kind of stuff you keep to yourself. You don't go telling people, oh, I can read thoughts. No. That's why I'm even keeping it low key. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't expect people to ever see this far. This is going to be probably one of those low view videos. I'm okay with that. That's why I'm not big on, you know, asking for followers. It's like, it goes in the right hands. It's quality over quantity. Anyway, if this is for you, please just know that, okay, you know what? That's why this came out, thinking of you. That's why this reading is all about thinking. It's about you getting in touch with your thoughts. That's what this is about. Your assignment, should you choose to accept it, is to meditate, like I said, and just go quiet in your mind, bathe in the light, turn on meditation music if you can. I prefer something called the Genius Wave. If you go to my website, needthismessage.com, you'll see it in my link list. But I use it all the time. I use it daily. And it has a visualization technique. I have paid for it. I didn't get it for free. It's not real expensive. I can't remember how much it was. But it was totally worth it. And I use it all the time. Theta wave technology that gets right in your brain. And it has totally, like, improved my brain in so many ways. But do that if you want to. Meditate. There's so many different visualization techniques. But I pray that the right visualization technique will come to you, and that you will really start to get more in touch with what your thoughts are. You see, you're not going to know what other people's thoughts are until you get in touch with your own. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to really get a baseline of what your brain is, and people just don't do that. If you're not meditating, going quiet, and I don't mean praying, because praying involves talking. I mean sitting quietly and listening with intent, or imagining. The visualization technique is like a talk with your future self. Like, ask yourself what you did to get there. Like, imagine your future self. It's amazing. It has totally changed my life. So that's just one way to do it, but there are other ways to do it. And I just manifest that you will get more in touch with your thoughts. So you will know when other people, so you will know when it's your energy or not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it really takes time. Like, I've gotten to now where I can meditate or just like go quiet for hours, like without any distraction. You really hear from God that way. Anyway, obsessed. Okay, that's what I mean about the loud thoughts. Oh, there are some loud thoughts coming at you guys. Loud thoughts. I apologize. One of my nails popped off. It's my fault. I made them so they'd pop off fast because I can't wear these for long. But I don't know what I was talking about. I apologize. And I'm just going to say that this person is obsessed. That's why you're seeing this. Like, that's why you're feeling the thoughts. It's not like random thoughts. It's just the loud ones. And unless you get a baseline of what your mind feels like, you're not going to know those thoughts when they come. So anyway, yeah, I do feel like people, there's just a lot of energy going around. And as the veil thins and as we ascend, we're going to start having this stuff more often. And I think that's what this reading is for. I don't necessarily, I'm not even getting that for a lot of you, this is even about someone right now. It's just me teaching you or, telling you what I've learned about this. But you also start to really feel people's thoughts when you vibe at the same level. You really do. And, speaking of that, I'm just going to say there's someone who's been on my mind lately. And what's crazy is they came across my feed. Of course, many things come across my feed that have been on my mind previously. And if this person is watching, they know who they are. If you think it's about you, it's you. You came across my feed. I scrolled immediately. I don't know what your video said. I just felt spiritually like I wasn't supposed to watch it. So I don't know if you said something to me or to other people, but I just, I'm just going to put this out there that I just felt somebody spiritually, energetically reaching for me. So if that was you trying to send me a message, please just text me. I don't know if it was. That's why I scrolled on. Anyway, what's funny is I'm sharing this. I feel like I'm supposed to share my thought process out loud. Because this is what a lot of us go through, even intuitives, when it comes to certain people. And this was someone who, I'm rambling for a reason. Someone needs to hear this. This was someone who I met in 2020. And I didn't realize until later. We just vibed immediately, but that's not abnormal for me and for a lot of us, and for him either. Spiritually, I just felt there had to be a separate look. As I said that, you were divinely protected. We were divinely protected from each other. This really, like I said, this isn't so much about me as it is an example for other people. You are thankful for the abundance that always flows your way. Me, and also you possibly, if this is for you, there's some fear here. This person was trying to take something from you. That was the reason for the separation, the protection from each other. If there has been healing, look, I don't want this person back in my life unless there's been healing. Honestly, I'm happiest when I'm just single and there's no one, not even a thought, no anyone, because I really don't need that in my life. That was something that I sort of forced into my own life because I felt like society was forcing it on me. And, when I finally embraced the fact that I just like being alone, that I don't have to let that pressure from society dictate my life, the fear that somebody's going to try to get me into a relationship, once I let that go, I became happier once I let that go and just started living for me because I wasn't living to try to get in a romantic relationship. I was living in fear of having a romantic relationship forced on me at some point, which I know sounds crazy, but we could have chosen none of the above because society didn't tell us that. Society was like, no, you got to get married. You got to do this. You got to do that. It's like you're running on a program, especially if you get to late 20s, early 30s as a woman especially. It's like, it just feels, I don't know. I look back and I'm like, why did I want to get married? Why? I was so happy. Single. I had my own money and my own life, and I got married because I felt like it was something I was supposed to do. And it just never, it wasn't for me. But I am happy single. I know I'm rambling here. There is a reason for this. I'm protective of who I touch. Like you know, this might be too much information, but celibacy is a great way to be. I'm just very happy that way. Have been for a long time. And that's a hard thing to admit because for years I didn't want to tell people that. I didn't want to tell people secretly. I didn't really want anybody. I would rather them think I was out there. Like, I mean, I had dating profiles out there to satisfy the world because I thought, well, at least I'll have a dating profile out there. You know, at least it looks like I'm trying. And, you know, if anybody responds to that dating profile, I'm going to make them regret it because I don't really want this. But, you know, that's what I did. I don't have anything out there now. So I'm okay with this, you know, this person. Like, I'm thinking out loud here. I hope it helps someone. This just isn't a need I have. You are aware of your purpose and you look much younger than your age. Oh, gosh. Okay. For some, I'm not saying for me, but for some, this is an age gap relationship, isn't it? For anybody that I only want relationships in my life that help me with my higher purpose. Anyway, this person can't take away your abundance. I just manifest the right thing for this relationship, for you, it's for all of us. Let's just manifest healthy relationships. And that we will know the right time that if we're supposed to, you know, if this person's supposed to contact you, they will. If they're supposed to contact me, they will. Only if it aligns with your purpose. And please know that if it doesn't happen, you are divinely protected. And you are abundant no matter what. You are aware of your purpose. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.